Hi, Alan.
Hi, man.
Who has been the most influential person in your life and why?
This is a personal question. I know it might be a cliche, but I think God has been a very big motivator and part of my life. Because I see that in this family right here. I see what binds us together. And when you have faith in not only yourself, but in other things of a higher power, you can also transfer that faith through a group like this. I think that's what has gotten me to where I am.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Katrina.
One of the greatest characteristics I believe in a leader is that they are able to step up and admit when they're wrong or admit their weaknesses. What do you feel is your biggest weakness?
That's a good question. I think my biggest weakness is that I'm always going to help. I'm a yes person. And sometimes that gets me a little buried in things. But I also see it as a great asset. I want to look at the positive end as well as the bad end of it. But I think that would be probably a brute answer at this point.
My question is,
Oh boy.
a little more fun, but if you could go anywhere in a time machine, where would you go and why would you go to that place?
Using a credit card? It's a very good question. I probably want to go back during the time of our forefathers, because without them, we wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't have the freedom to speak out. We wouldn't have the freedom to be individual leaders like we are. We live in a society that gives us that choice. This board probably would not be here today had it not been for our forefathers setting up that structure and providing that freedom for us. I think that is where I would want to be.
If one song could describe you, what song would it be and why?
Do I have to sing it? That's a very good question. That is, believe it or not, it's a very simplistic question, but a very hard one at the same time because there's so many songs. And why? I'm trying to remember his name now. Bear with me, I apologize. I see skies of blue. What? I see skies of blue. You know that song? I'm actually singing during it. This is terrible. I like that song, and boy, for the life of me, I cannot remember the singer, but it's a very... Louis Armstrong. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I like that song a lot because it has such a beautiful message to it. It has just an inspiring message that there's so much more out there. Pay attention to life, the things that are around you. That is, to me, a really amazing song, and I think that's why, if I've answered your question correctly, I kind of got spun around trying to figure out the name of the artist, but that's what I would do.
I have a two-pronged question for you. What are the 4 pillars of Phi Theta Kappa, and which one do you most associate yourself with? Now I want to give an example. The Navy SEALs have a team of 6. All the SEALs knows each other's job. So as a vice president, you will have to wear each hat. But which one would you most associate yourself with?
The 4 pillars: fellowship, leadership, service, and scholarship. Boy, they're all very good. I believe service. I believe service. I believe in devoting my time to something much bigger than I. I believe in devoting my time to a good purpose. And I cannot think of a better purpose than this group here, or supporting those hallmarks. So I believe my greatest attribute definitely would be service out of the 4.